The ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's the spin move. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Now from the pistol formation. The play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. First play taking a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And completion makes it second and short. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's looking to scramble. Football comes out. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
But just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Tailback with another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Look out, room to run here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. running out of time in the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hawkeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The running back here on a direct snap. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard. But it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Incompletion makes it second down. Handoff to the single back. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Broken tackle still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Breaks free. And fighting off the defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big, and they get something going right now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's sharp. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it, very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. backfield with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Players are down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll run it here. Breaks free.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Iowa. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Coach spends a timeout to get his defense on the same page. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Let's go. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations. Very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback.